Before you agree to marry somebody these days, I think it is necessary for you to ask them to bring a transfer letter from their ex-girlfriends stating the reason why the relationship broke up. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to this cafe, your one-stop channel for entertainment, gist, and society news. Thank you for joining us today. If you're a first-time subscriber, kindly come and join our community and click on the subscribe button, then turn on your notification bell so that every time we drop a video, you'll be notified. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming back to watch our videos. Thank you so much and God bless you. What exactly do we call this one? A marriage that is not even up to a year. A man who is about 42, 43, you should be grown enough, you should be an adult and know how to manage your home. Our gist for today is about Israel DMW, Davido's logistic manager, Israel Afeare, who got married last year, October 12, 2022 was when Israel and his wife got married. And now, barely, not up to a year, they are separated. Let me go back some years. In 2021, around July, Israel had a girl who was living with him, living lover. They were living together because they were planning to get married. But Israel kept maltreating her verbally and almost physically. So there was a day, from what the lady said, their introduction was supposed to be in October of that year. And this whole thing, the relationship broke up in July because one day Israel came back home and asked her to give him a glass of water to drink. And she served him water. Israel collected a cup of water and poured it all over her, insulting her and almost eating her. Then this girl ran out of the house, Israel's house, where she was staying with him, and ran back to her parents, narrating to them that that was not the first time, that it has always been happening, that he had always been maltreating her. She said she was no longer interested in the relationship. And that was how the relationship ended. Israel, knowing that this girl was not going to come back and she was going to be narrating the story to people, started telling people that cared to listen that he went to pray somewhere, or he went somewhere and they told him that the girl had a spirit husband or something. But this girl in question said it had happened a couple of times, that when he goes out and gets drunk, he comes back misbehaving and manhandling her. That one relationship ended. That was July 2021. Fast forward to last year, in April 2022, Israel announced that he was engaged to this new lady, Sheila, that he got married to. And by October, they had a traditional marriage and probably church and all that. A lot of celebrities went to Benin and joined him in the celebration, including his boss, Davido. There are two versions to this story. A version said Israel met Sheila's father while he went on his drinking spree as usual. And because he blew money at the joint, Sheila's father tried to get close and eventually became close to Israel. And much later told Israel he wanted to introduce his virgin daughter to him. If anybody remembers, Israel sometimes made a video hailing and said he met his wife a virgin. So that was the bait the father used to get Israel. I have a daughter who is a virgin that I can give to you. So it was the father who encouraged the girl from this first version to date Israel. That was how the relationship started, from the first person's version. We also heard that Sheila herself had somebody she was dating before her father convinced her, whom she left for Israel to marry him. But Sheila herself, on her own page, claimed that she met Israel when she went for evangelism. In a post, that's what she said. I went for evangelism and not only won a soul and won a heart. That's what she said. But whichever way it was, I have always been asking myself, it's no big deal for someone to be a logistics manager, especially to someone who is a celebrity. You can use that as a stepping stone and better your life. But this guy never acts online, offline. A couple of times, Davido has suspended him for misbehavior. This guy doesn't act his age. This guy doesn't respect himself. This guy does not carry himself well. He has not used the celebrity status he acquired being Davido's celebrity manager as a stepping stone for anything. All he does is trying to do the same life that his boss does. So it has always been a wonder to me why this girl who looks promising went ahead to marry him. I've been thinking about it even before this issue happened. Now, this same situation that happened in his first relationship that crashed was the same thing that they said happened. He's always eating this one, beating her. The girl will leave, go to her parents' house, and come back after everything has settled. He will eat her again, she will leave the house, or he would lock her out and she will come back again. Do these girls even think? What if one of those days when he is drunk, he beats you up and you die? But because it's Davido's manager, is close to Davido, you want that celebrity status, wife of this and that person who's close to Davido, you want to just keep staying there. So now eventually, maybe when she's tired now, she packed out, moved her things, and left and went to her parents' house and told her parents she's no longer interested, that her parents should return the bride price. Right as of today, she is no longer in Israel's house. And her parent has returned the bride price to Israel's family. That is the culture in Edo State. When you don't want a woman or a woman doesn't want you again, the bride price has to be returned. Unlike other cultures, they collect the bride price. They do. So it has to be returned when the relationship is severed also. Now they have returned the bride price. And scoops are still saying now Israel is trying to beg her to come back. Come back to what? To be beaten again? or to be killed eventually in domestic violence in an abusive relationship, a relationship that is not up to a year, that she has moved out about 3 times. So what good is going to come out of that relationship? That is what I want to know from Israel. A man who is married, you go out and get drunk and come back to beat your wife. You cannot beat your mates or fight your mates where you went to get drunk. They said sometimes the girl will want to go out with his car. He would say no. That will cause another quarrel. What kind of man is he? This guy is about 42, 43 from what I'm hearing. This is a full-grown man that should even be pampering the young girl. At this stage of marriage, even if he wants to be pretending, pamper her for now. But no, it's been beaten. And I even heard he doesn't even really give her that much money. She uses her own money that she gets from influencing. See what longer throat has cost now. You actually thought you were going to be balling with this person. You're spending your own money now. That same money you could be spending as a single person. Factly, you could be even doing well because you would rely on yourself. You will not be relying on, oh, my husband is this, my husband is that. Now it has been marked that you've been married to this person once, even if the marriage breaks up. That tag is there. Israel's ex-wife. Israel's wife. I don't know why our young girls can't just think for themselves and say no to situation. Even if your father says, because people are not well to do, Israel himself is not well to do. Israel is not an Adeleke. So I don't understand why your father will now force you to go and marry him. Davido is not the one that is going to marry you. It's Israel that we're talking about here.
If you love and enjoy what we do, kindly subscribe to this channel and click the like button. Thank you.